problem, sir.
Right. So again, where you from, bro? What? From the Bronx. Oh, okay. So you were 149th area, was South Bronx? Oh, okay. Okay, Soundview. So sis and the brother here, my brother, is this Jesus Christ? Wait. You know? What country? Where were your people from? How was his color then? How light or how dark would he be? What type of dark? Like, point to one of the brothers here. Which type of dark would he be? What about him? Okay, is any other dark brother here? I need another dark brother. What about that brother with the beard right there?
Like that.
Like this, right? Christ was very dark skinned. But a lot of times with our people, they believe this. Especially my brothers from Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, they got the rosary beads with the white Jesus. That's a sin and it's wrong.
Right.
It's wrong. You understand? Because the brother's bringing out the Sabbath. Today's the Sabbath. We're not supposed to cook and work on the Sabbath. You understand? So what we do here, for an example, is we don't cook. We'll make the food prior because you say you don't keep the Sabbath. You use the microwave. We're not supposed to use the microwave on the Sabbath either. You understand?
I thought that was good because I don't cook on the Sabbath.
No. Microwaving is cooking. Right? Right?
Not even heat up the sandwich.
No. You just, Lord have mercy. What you got to do? Right. Give me that. Thank you. So look, you eat pork? You eat pork?
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so let's get the dietary law.
I know it's not good.
Right, we're not supposed to.
Just cook, no lie. Maybe some bacon about 2 weeks ago.
Your wife made you some bacon?
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
It's Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks I have this pain.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached out over here because I saw them over the mindless blessing right once. So I said, all right, I'm in a higher ground.
Right.
So I said, God, I know you hear me more here. Would you please, because I'm suffering with this poison ivy, they call it poison oak.
Mm-hmm.
Came out the hospital, right?
Yeah.
It's been 2 years going on that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, God, I've been suffering with that. Will you at least take this away? Just let me keep suffering with what I had. And then if you heal me, and I prove to you that I could change and keep going forward.
So what you just saying, there's no coincidence that you're here.
Bring it up.
It's gone.
Right, but I'm going to tell you something. There's no coincidence that you're here. Right, because we're not the Christian church. We are the Israelites. And the Israelites, we have the truth of God. And the truth of God is to keep his laws. Give me Leviticus, because you ate bacon. Leviticus 11 and, was it 7?
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine.
And the swine. What is swine? Pig. Come on, did he say pig? Puerco, right. Chicharron. Well, we're not supposed to, right. We ain't supposed to eat pork. That means ham. That's going into your bacon, your spam. Right, that thing was terrible as a kid. I hated that thing. Vienna sausage, that's pork. All of that stuff, we're not supposed to eat pork according to the Bible.
Right.
Read on.
And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
So we're not supposed to eat swine at all. Bacon, egg, and cheeses, all of that, we're not supposed to eat it. Chitlin. What else black people eat in Hispanic? Pig feet. The sausage.
They say they beef. You look at the package.
Right, it say pork casing on it. Right, because sometimes they'll say a beef sausage, but the thing that is wrapped around is pork. So we're not supposed to eat pork. A lot of our people get sick eating a lot of these bad foods. Read on.
And the swine, though he divideth the hoof.
Meaning, when you look at a pig, his foot is supposed to look like this, right? The hoof. Y'all know what I'm talking about? This not no gang sign, by the way. I'm just trying to show y'all what I'm trying to show y'all what this is, right?
And the swine, though he divideth the hoof, and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
What does that mean? Meaning he doesn't have the second stomach system, where he eats it, digests it, regurgitates it, and eat it. He don't have that. It just stays in there. You see pigs eat their own doodle sometimes. Y'all seen that before. Look at them videos. They be swimming in it, sleeping in it, and then y'all cut it up and y'all turn it into a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Then that's why we be having all these headaches, all these different sicknesses, because we ain't supposed to eat some of them animals. Pig's job is supposed to eat the filth. That's what a pig is supposed to do. That's what crab. You eat crab? You eat shrimp? Yes. You know you eat shrimp? No, sis. You eat shrimp?
Not now, like recently, like haven't ate like
So that means you eat it. You ain't. What about crab legs? What about lobster? Y'all don't eat that? The what fish? Flounder? Okay, I'm gonna show you according to the scriptures what fish is good. Right. So we're not supposed to eat what? Pork. Y'all got that so far? So tell your mama, shalom, brother. Come here. Come, brother. Come. What's this brother with the T-Mobile shirt on? Brother, what's your name? David, Naisha, and what's your name? What's your name, bro? Calvin, Alvin, and the Chipmunks, right? Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. I remember that. Read this.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
So pig, pork, we're not supposed to eat it. God said it's unclean.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat,
So you're not supposed to eat it. Read on.
and their carcass shall ye not touch.
Meaning what? Don't. If it's dead on the ground, you ain't supposed to pick it up and eat it. Read on.
They are unclean to you. They are unclean to you.
Give me the ones about the fish.
Verse 9.
Listen good, David. Listen good. He on the phone. He on Instagram, looking at the booty. Don't leave the booty alone. We gotta leave the booty alone. Read it again. We gotta get married. Read it again.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the water.
So you can eat any creature in the water that has fins and scales. That's talking about like fish with fins and scales, like whiting that has fins and scales. Porgy, right, that has fins. Give me some more fish. I know some brothers are chefs over here. Snapper. What else? What'd you say? What's strawberry bass? What's that?
I don't know what kind of fish it is.
Oh, you can say you better step your cooking up. You got a husband, you gotta know them types of fish. Okay, good. So fish, we can eat it. But if it does not have fins and scales, read that part.
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas, and in the rivers of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
Meaning we're not supposed to eat it. So that's going into your crabs. Not supposed to eat that because it does not have what? Fins and scales. You're not supposed to eat lobster. Why? Because it does not have what? Fins and scales. I'm just making sure y'all paying attention. I know black people, our attention spans is only on booty. We gotta, you know. What else? We got shellfish. Can't eat that. What else? Catfish. Very good. Give me some more. Shark. You can't eat octopus. Can't eat eels. Some of these people eat this stuff, brothers. I know people that ate eels before. I never ate it. Calamari. We can eat chicken, yeah, because that's according to the birds. According to the scriptures, any bird of prey we're not supposed to eat. Like an eagle, we ain't supposed to eat that. A vulture, you ain't supposed to eat that. But a chicken is not a bird of prey. Right, they eat the dead. Like vultures eat the dead animals. They eat. You never seen that on them little nature programs? The vultures come after the animals killed the big animal. They'll come and eat it with the hyenas and all of that. So we're not supposed to eat that. Give me one that says paws, or that walk on its paws. Give me that. Give me that. I can't find it. I'm sorry. 27.
Verse 27.
So what are we going over? Israelites. Dietary law. Moses gave us commandments of what food to eat. Read this.
And whatsoever goeth upon his paws.
What's talking about your paws? That's talking about dog, cat. You're not supposed to eat that. Rabbit. You're not supposed to eat it. I know a lot of people that eat rabbit, right? Am I wrong? Listen, that's what y'all be eating. You eat the Chinese, you go to the Chinese restaurant, you go there. What you be eating? Rib tips? Beef and broccoli? A lot of that stuff you can make on your own. You can go on YouTube University, right? Free of charge. Free tuition on YouTube University. Learn, type in how to make beef and broccoli. That's what sisters and brothers supposed to be doing. How to make this, and then they'll show you how to do it. But I don't trust the Chinese because they don't eat the food that they sell us. I don't know if y'all peep game. If you go in a restaurant, they do not eat that food. They got their own separate dish to the side. It looked like they eating doo-doo over there, but we ain't supposed to be eating that. Read on.
And whatsoever goeth upon his paws among all manner of the beasts that go on all four, those are unclean to you.
Now give me the prophecy in Isaiah the 66. Give me that. Because look, Christian church teach that you can eat whatever you want, and that's wrong. They say as long as you pray over it, God will clean it. That's not true.
Right.
That's foolishness. That's madness. But the church, because I was in church, they used to give me pork hot dogs and all of that, which is a sin. Yes.
What you don't want to say about, these Christian churches? I used to think, how they read different scriptures?
Yeah, they read different script, right.
They don't read the
Like the stuff that we just read just now, we ain't read. They ain't reading that in church.
They don't tell us.
Read this.
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
The Lord is going to come with fire. That's how the earth is going to be destroyed. This America is not going to be here. America is going to be destroyed. We don't know who the president is. We thought it was Trump. We thought Donald Trump was going to be the one to start World War III. Some of us thought that because he was crazy in office. But the president we got right now, he's a demon. But a lot of times y'all think he's ill because he's Democratic. You vote?
No.
You vote? Okay, good, because we're not supposed to be voting for no white man to rule over black people and Hispanic people. Now read this.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
The Lord is going to come with fire. That fire is talking about nuclear bombs. That's what that's referring to. Back then in those times, they didn't have the terminology of nuclear fire. When the prophets saw vision, they just saw fire. But in this time period, we interpret that's talking about nuclear fire because we in this time now. Does that make sense? Yes.
Like Independence Day.
Yes, that's what that's going into.
That's why I like watching these movies, because that's what's going to happen.
Well, look, they're kind of showing us indirectly what they think is going to happen. Because if you watch the movies, what do they always show? The world ending with what? Of either it's going to be war or an alien is going to come and take over, right? Y'all see that? The alien that's coming is the black Jesus. It's black angels that's coming. But the media is going to put aliens or creatures of the dark or whatever they like to say. The aliens that they're referring to are the black angels that's coming to destroy this place. You read about Michael, because a lot of time we think Michael the archangel is a faggot. Excuse me. Lord have mercy, I'm sorry. A lot of times we think Michael the archangel is a homosexual. We think the angels is gay because they even in church has flying around with wings and they butt naked. Oh no, the angels are dressed like army men with swords to kill people. The Bible is referring to that. Now read this again. For behold, does that make sense? Yes, it's not, but he's not a white man.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
The chariots is talking about the UFOs. That's what that's referring to. Because the chariot was a transportation vehicle. You got it? So in the heavenly world, when they see chariots, it's referring to the God's vehicles. We call it UFOs. I call it, the brothers call it IFOs, because we identify what it is. We know what it is. It is God's vehicles. You ever seen things in this nighttime and a light will be there, and then you look left and it's gone? Those are chariots. Y'all never seen crazy things like that? Where a light will be right there and it'll fly away real fast? That ain't no airplane. That ain't no air balloon. That ain't no drone. That is God's chariot. That's God's vehicles. Read on.
To render his anger with fury.
Who's God angry with? His people and the other nations. Because the other races put black people and Hispanic people in slavery. So what's going to happen in this world is that the true Jews, the 12 tribes of Israel, will rise. And when we rise, we will take this country down. That's what's going to happen. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's what we pray for. Read on.
To render his anger with fury.
And to render his anger with fury. We don't read about in church God being angry. We learn that God is all love. Yes, God is love. God is also hate. God kills. God make people sick. God is in control of everything. There's no such thing as the devil and God fight each other. That's not real. God tells the devil what to do. When you read the book of Job, There's no such thing as the devil telling God, hey God, I know you want me to go left, but I'm going to go right to... God tells the devil, you're going to go left. And that's what the devil will do.
In his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Do you hear that? How do you plead with fire? Does not fire burn you? Does not fire disintegrate you? Does not fire melt you? That's how God is going to come back on the earth.
That's right. And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain, meaning the death toll, the death count is going to be many. Many people are going to die. That's why the Bible talk about a 144,000. It's not just talking about, why is that number there? How many people are in the earth now? Billions of people. God is only looking for 144,000. That means the righteous are going to be outnumbered by the wicked. That means there's more evil people in the earth than good. It's not balanced. The earth is not balanced. There's more evil than good. You understand that, right?
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden, behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Eating what? God says if he catch you on that day eating swine's flesh, pork,
and the abomination,
and other unclean food like crab, lobster, shrimp,
and the mouse.
And the mouse, that's going into possum, eating raccoon, eating squirrel, eating gerbils, that's the term, rodents,
shall be consumed together,
shall die by God. God is going to kill you. So if you're eating pork on that day and you got bacon in between your cavity teeth, you're going to die. You understand that? You're going to die.
I got a question.
Yes, what's your question?
There's even pork and candies.
There's pork and hold on, see, watch this. Give me about the dainty food. Give me that in Sirach. Caleb, what that scripture? I know you know your precepts. Sirach 31, find me that. Give me that dainty scripture. You understand that, sis? Cause the term in the candies in like certain food is gelatin. Right? So you got gelatin, and then give me the scripture about defiled food amongst the, yes. So in a lot of the candies or certain chips, certain things, they do have pork in it. That's when you gotta do your little research and you gotta look it up. Oh, look, I don't know all the names. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, huh? Right, here's the thing. Some of the food, I'm gonna read a scripture to you to show you that all the food is messed up. But if we're consciously, buying pork, we're evil for that. But if I'm eating a sandwich or something, I'm eating like a candy bar, and I eat the candy bar, and then I find out, oh man, they had pork in it. That's different, because we didn't know. You understand? We didn't know. But if you're like physically, listen, I don't care if it has pork in it, and I did the research, and I buy it anyway, you wicked for that. Because you're consciously going against God. Go ahead.
Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 23.
Where you at, brother? I know it's hot. Sirach 37 and 23. What are we going over? The dietary law for God's people. That is what we're going over. The dietary law for God's people. You found it? Where's about the scriptures about the food? Sirach 37 and 29. Go ahead.
Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 37, verse 29. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing.
Dainty is going into sweets. So the Most High says, be not unsatiable, meaning you always eating some sweets. That's something that we got to overcome. That's a lot of people that have eating problems, bad eating habits. We're not supposed to eat all the time. We're supposed to eat moderately. Because a lot of our people are overweight, obese, and a lot of our people have an eating disorder. We keep eating. Some of us say, oh, it's my metabolism. I'm always hungry. No. We got to lose weight. That's for all of us over here. Some of us got to lose weight. Some of our brothers got tits and grits. We got to lose that weight. Now read this.
Read it. Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of
Give me the point. I'm gonna show y'all something. I want you to use your spiritual eyes for the first time in your life. Use them. Watch this. Give me the one. Give me how it starts off when he tell them to eat the barley. Okay, go ahead. Read this. Watch this.
Verse Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 9.
So this is God talking to the prophet Ezekiel. Ezekiel was an Israelite from the tribe of Levi.
That's right.
Now read this.
Take thou also unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and fitches and put them in one vessel and make thee bread thereof.
So the God is telling Ezekiel, I want you to make bread. Okay, read on.
According to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side, 390 days shalt thou eat thereof. And thy meat, which thou shalt eat, shall be by weight, 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it. Thou shalt drink also water by measure, the sixth part of a hin. From time to time shalt thou drink.
So drink water. We have to, hold on, drink your water. Some of y'all piss look like a dark crayon or something. You gotta make sure the clear water piss. Your urine tell you if your urine is dark, you're dehydrated. Am I wrong, brothers? I'm talking about?
Bring it out.
Most of us tell us drink water. Read on.
Verse 12. And thou shalt eat it, as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with the dung that cometh out of man.
What's dung? Dung, D-U-N-G. You know what dung is? Dung is doo-doo.
I just say doodle.
Poop. S-H-I, sugar, honey, iced tea. That's what that's referring to. God told Ezekiel, make the bread and put man's duty inside the bread. Watch this, I'm gonna show you.
Verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
He said, what we just read was a prophecy and a sign. God says, look, this is what you're gonna do. Make all that bread and them ingredients and put man's doodle inside the bread and eat it. And he said, when you eat it, it's gonna symbolize how the Israelites, those people on that sign, how they're gonna eat their bread in slavery. What is that saying? That the food that we're eating right now is basically doodle. What is that going into? A lot of the food has hormones in it, all types of steroid injections. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? And it's making us sick. That's what that's referring to. The thing that God told him to do, it symbolizes us getting sick.
Right. Why I haven't been able to heal when I got
A lot of us can't heal because of the food.
poison ivy.
Mm-hmm. Right, you gotta. Yes, you gotta change your diet. We gotta start going into the herbal route. A lot of times doctors, let me tell you straight, a lot of these doctors don't know how to heal. A lot of doctors, what they know how to do is to medicate you. Because medicine brings what? Money. But giving people cures and healing treatment, that's not really their profession. You understand? I had to learn that. We had to learn that the hard way.
Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them.
So that's why, what's defiled mean? Defiled means abomination, meaning it's going against God. So some of the food we eat gonna have pork in it. You may eat something as simple as a chicken from whatever. You're gonna find out that it got a steroid in it. It got some type of chemical in it that goes against God. You're gonna eat regular chips. Oh, let me get a bag of chips. The chips got pork in it. It got shark skin on it. I don't know. What's one of them spots we ate? We went to buy a burger. The burger that said the bread was made out of duck feathers. Yeah, I'm like, why would you put a duck feather? Because the white man is the devil. Right. That's the point. Because why would you put pork? Why would you put pork in all the food? He's poisoning everybody. And at the same time, once he poisons you, he gives you the medicine. So it's a never-ending cycle.
The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.